morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you may be watching. This is Christine at Christine is Crocheting, and today is Finished Objects Friday. And to think about that, it's only the second one I've done because it is the end of February. February 28th. My goodness. All right, I do not have very much to share. The only things that I have to show are some hat and scarf sets that I have done for donations. And I know sometimes that can get boring, but that is what I have this month. It's been a busy month at work, and that's taken up a little bit more time. And then we've had winter snows and all that good stuff. So my downtime was a little bit sparse. So the first set, I have used Hobby Lobby. I love this yarn, and I do not have the ball band for this, or the band that goes around the skein. It's one that I used before, and it's a real pretty autumn one. I don't know, but it is just using the Easy Blue Beanie with the front and back post of pretty green. And this is called, it's a light sage is what that is. And for the light sage part of the beanie, I did Red Heart Super Saver. And then of course I did the scarf. And this is the staggered half double crochet stitch. And I will link that tutorial in the description box. But it made a nice, lovely scarf. Used a J-hook for that. So that is what I had for that one. And like I said, I don't know where the band went for the hat yarn, but that's the way that goes sometimes. And then I only have three other sets. Sorry, I was looking down, but I'm looking in the bag that I have them in. So these three sets, the hats are all using I Love This Yarn in the colorway Drizzle Me This. I like this one. You can do a lot of different coordinating colors to go with it. So, all right. So the first one is this with a dark purple. And for the scarf, I used that dark purple. And it is called Hot Springs. It is Lion Brand Heartland. Lion Brand Heartland yarn, or Heartland, whichever way you want to say it, I guess. And 100% acrylic, just as the I Love This yarn is 100% acrylic. And this purple is called Hot Springs. I don't know if I said that. And this is the Silt Stitch using a J-hook. Silt Stitch. I love this stitch. It's got a nice pattern, and it's really easy. It's a one row repeat. Anyway, I really like it, and it worked up pretty quick. Yep. Very, very fun. All right, so that is that one. And then I'll show you this one. And then this one, the yellow one here that I used, you can see that there's yellow in the hat. And the yellow I used on the bottom isn't as neon yellow as I was hoping. I didn't have any neon yellow. I looked around and didn't have any. So I found a yellow that you can still see the yellow in the hat. It does pull it out a little bit. You can see some of that. That's the way that worked up. And then I did the staggered half double crochet on this one as well. It's a new stitch for me, so I did it on a couple of different scarves. But this yarn here is something that I haven't used a lot of. It is, I probably will mess that up, so I'm just going to show it to you. And it just gives a color. It doesn't give a name of the stitch. But here is the ball band for that one. And yeah, the yarn is nice. It's not as soft as some other yarns, but it's not bad. I mean, it's not scratchy like some wool can be. So there's that. And then I have one more. Like I said, it's almost like I got one done a week and for the month of February. I did work on something else, but that'll be a different video. So then the last one was this one, and that pink just really pops that pink out. Oh, pink, for those of you that are scared of pink. And so I've got that. And this is a fuchsia. Big Twist Tranquil is what I used for the scarf. And the color is fuchsia. And I did one of my favorite stitches. I did the open oyster stitch using a J-hook. And usually when I do the beanies and the scarves, I do usually use a J-hook. Anyway, so here is the open oyster shell. Open oyster shell. I really like it. Oops, I have it upside down. Yep, sorry. Showing it to you upside down. That would be a little confusing. There you go. I guess it doesn't really matter, but just so you see the shells. Anyway, and this is nice and soft, this yarn. Kind of reminds me of Caron's Simply Soft. So it actually isn't like my favorite, but it definitely is soft. But it wasn't as smooth for the stitches and stuff, but that's okay. All right. Well, I want to say thank you so much for everybody that stops in. I know a lot of people just stop in on my videos, like my Something Saturday videos, or like this video. I had a Happy Meal video. I appreciate everybody stopping in for those. I do the daily dose, and that's not everybody's cup of tea, so I totally understand that. And I just appreciate everybody that stops in. I love it when you leave comments. I do respond. I try to respond within 24 hours. However, sometimes I do not. And yeah, I do try, but sometimes it doesn't happen. And I think that's about it. It's the end of the month. I cannot believe we're 2 months into 2025 already. All right, everybody. I hope you have a great weekend coming up. And take care. And I will probably see some of you tomorrow. All right. Have a good one.